What you discarding about?
We live.
Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah. 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't notice I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing it. And so look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom, you can be anything you want to be, and when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
You imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. I'm your boy G. To my right hand side, we have Decatur's best TV show, Corey Davis. And underneath us both, we got the disgruntled OG himself, Chuck Little John. What's up, my dogs? And why are you disgruntled, homie?
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing, man?
Good. I ain't disgruntled. Not today anyway.
You're not disgruntled?
Me
No? You not either?
Should we be?
No, you don't necessarily have to be.
Okay, just put something in there. Just disgruntled.
You want to care to explain?
I don't know. I guess what I'm disgruntled about, I don't like getting in politics, anything related to politics. But I guess what I'm disgruntled about is all of these mass shootings.
Oh,
I mean, I did a little bit of research. It was last year. It was 656 mass shootings, and they qualify mass shooting as 4 people injured or killed.
Oh, that happened. That just.
But to this day, today in 2024, there have been 49 more mass shootings than days in the year so far.
Wow.
More mass shootings than days in the year. Yeah,
That's insane.
Yeah, so that's what I'm disgruntled about.
Yeah,
I mean, insane. One of the main things you say, G, when we get ready to leave the show is keep your head on the swivel. That's what I feel like I have to do.
Yeah, there's no place safe anymore.
Yeah.
No place safe.
I will say that. So this afternoon, I was with my cousin. We were trying to help. I was trying to help him fix his mother's car, and where we were, when you hear loud noises and like run or and you look up like, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, my cousin, he ain't moved, like, hey man, we good, But sometimes, like you just said, it's just like what's going on,
Yeah.
Sometimes it's fun, then sometimes it ain't fun, but man, listen. Yeah, you gotta keep your head on the swivel.
Yeah, that's sad. Like you said, man, we're just probably at 49 days right now, and we've had 49, mass shootings, or that's
yeah.
Oof.
I think the most recent one was they said in Minnesota recently, where I think 2 policemen got killed, the paramedic got killed, and another policeman got injured.
Yeah,
going to a domestic dispute.
Wow. Yeah, we got to love each other, man. Got to love each other. We got to start loving each other more. That's a problem. There's a lot of hate out here in this world, man, and we got to start loving each other a little more.
You know what? In this case, I would say this here: if we raise the price of bullets, it ain't gotta be the gun. If a bullet costs, $10 or $20, I would shoot you, boy, with this bullet.
Bullet, look, right? They're not gonna be shooting all wild. They're gonna cherish that bullet. You gonna get some sharp shooters.
I don't think that'll stop it because it's the black market. It's like everybody getting these guns. They shouldn't have.
Yeah.
So
good point. It's a good point. Kamaria, what's up, big homie, man? Welcome on. Anybody else that's out there, man? We hope that you are having a great All-Star weekend. We hope that you put your name in the chat so we can see you and recognize you as well. Make sure y'all check my guy Kamaria White out every Tuesday. Him and his wife. live with Ashton Kamarie on every podcast platform. All right, everybody out there on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Thank y'all for rocking with us. This is episode 75. Remember, when you come to the channel, bring a friend, tell a friend, and when you come, don't come by yourself. All right. Let's give our wonderful sponsor a shout out before we jump into this lovely show that we have for you all today. Uh-oh. If I can get this thing going.
Are you in the market for a new home?
They didn't want to slide up. There we go. Are you in the market for a new home or looking to refinance your conventional, FHA, or VA loan? The crew and you have the perfect guy for you, the mortgage guy, Alvin Jameson. That's right, Alvin Jameson at alvinjameson.com. You can also reach him as we do at 404-587-9033. Financing a home can be one of the biggest investments you can make. Go with the one the crew and you trust, Alvin Jameson. And when you reach out to him, let him know you heard it from the crew and you. Thank you, Mr. Alvin Jameson. And I have a little something, maybe not a person, but I do want to give a historical background to something I heard today. Back in 1964, since this is All-Star Weekend, back in 1964, the All-Stars for that season, Bob Pettit, Bill Russell, Jerry West, Lenny Wilkins, and several others decided that they were going to take a stand against the owners on this day and fight for, they had been fighting for a pension to be added for the NBA players. Being that they were only making a little bit over, I think, $7,000 or $8,000 a year back in those times, they knew that the owners had a lot of the leeway. You know, they had the upper hand on them. But the owners wanted the All-Star game to be televised on ABC that particular day. So the players all came together. The Western Conference team came into the Eastern Conference locker room and said, "Hey, man, look, this is our opportunity to make a stand, a real stand, and get us a ongoing pension for the NBA players." Because back in those days, if you got hurt, you either got cut or your season was over if you wasn't a big name. And he said a lot of those players back in those days was working a second job as well as being an NBA player. They was actually working a job after that. So these 20 players decided, "Hey, man, look here, we're not going to go out there and play." So the owners, as it got closer to game time, the owners started, noticing that the players weren't out on the court. The players was like, they were still in there, trying to debate and see if they wanted to do it. Some of the players was like, "Man, look, I can't afford to not play in this game. I can't afford to get cut by them because I'm not a big name. I just made the All-Star game this year." So they was like, "Man, look, we're all got to do this together. It'll only work if we all do it together." So they stood their ground, man. Owners came in one by one trying to get them to change their mind. "Hey, y'all need to come out here and play. If you don't come out here and play, you're gonna get So they started threatening. The Boston Celtics owner at the time came in and went off on Bob Pettit. And "You're no good. Called him all kind of stuff." I'm still not doing it. Then the Lakers owner came down. And they had told the security guard, the police officer outside the door, say, "Hey, man, look, don't let nobody in here. If they're not a player, if they're not a referee, they're not allowed in here." And so he stopped the Lakers owner from coming in. So the Lakers owner was outside the door, yelling through the door, "Jerry West, are you coming out here or not?" Jerry West was like, "I'm not going. I'm not playing." And Jerry West at the time, him and Elgin Baylor was like one of the big names in the league at that time. And so he said he wasn't coming. He said, "Elgin Baylor, how about you? Are you coming out?" Elgin was like, "You can kiss my butt. I'm not coming out either." So
was this started the CBA?
Started the NBA.
No, I'm saying was it the start of the like the union, like the players union?
They had the players union already, and
Okay.
Oscar Robertson was the what do you call him?
Representative
of it. Yeah, he was representative. I think Bob Cousy started the players union, but he was the representative of it. And then so they came out. They said, "Okay, man, look, they're not going to do it, man." About 45 minutes before the game was about to start, the owners, they came down. They said, "Okay, man, look, we about to lose all this money. we will give y'all a pension. We'll give y'all your pension, whatever y'all want. We'll give y'all a pension." And they went out and played their All-Star game in 1964. They call it the stand. They took a stand, and they're the reason now that there's a pension. They're the reason now that these players right now are making millions of dollars. They said the NBA, the league minimum for the not the average. I mean the league minimum. The average for the NBA is $10 million a person. And that's all thanks to those 20 players in that All-Star game who took a stand against the NBA. 1964, history was made like this. That's my Black history story for today.
I remember when that happened, man.
Huh?
I remember when that happened.
You remember that?
No.
You did? Oh, look. Well, I'm about to say, the hell? What? Hey, look.
Hey, so sounds like WNBA. Exactly. That's exactly what it was back then. They didn't have a whole lot of. They didn't have media. They were just now starting to get TV contracts, so they knew that with the TV contracts that was about to come in, the NBA definitely wanted to be on TV. And if they wouldn't have played, man, that was the only stand they could have made to change history. And kudos to all 20 of them, man, that made a big step in the right direction for the NBA, man. Well, this is what we have right here today, the All-Star game that's going on right now.
I want to add to your your moments of Black history. So, okay. Today in Black history, there's a woman, Toni Morrison, the great author, Toni Morrison that did Blow Up. She was born today.
Okay.
Also on this day in Black history, black surgeon Daniel Hale Williams. He was the first person to perform open heart surgery. Said in 1858. He performed the first open heart surgery as a Black guy. You Hale Williams, and then the last one on this day. Well, actually, it was yesterday. The Black Panther Party, Huey Newton was born yesterday. So
Huey L. Newton. Okay, that's nice. That's good.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Good stuff. James Little John, writing Little John, what's going on, man? He said, awesome, great info, G. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Not your average guy, Steve-O. What's up, Brody? Good to see you on, homie. Good to see you on, man. I hope you all are having a great weekend. All right. Before we get into some real basketball stuff, Corey, you had something you wanted to talk to me about.
I did. I did. What am I about to say?
Before we get into MJ.
Oh! Look, I forgot. I just want. Well, it's not that I really wanted to talk about, but I did say that. I want to expand on. We didn't cover this, but Marcus Jordan and Larsa Pippen broke up. And I wanted to, kind of get y'all's thoughts and feelings about this. From what I was reading, listen, we all talked about this, but from what I was reading, I guess, they don't have a definitive reason right now, but they were saying that, Mike may have talked to her, or possibly the fact that, listen, being 17 years, his senior or her senior, however it go, she decided also that, listen, this may not work out. So we don't necessarily know, but I just want to get y'all thoughts on this. I know we had kind of scratched the surface on it before, but what do y'all think happened? What do y'all think, broke this couple up,
We did more than scratch the surface on this.
Well, we did. I know.
When you would be at the wedding, when you coming to the wedding, I mean, we had them married.
Hey,
We sure did. We sure did.
so did he like did he how they say did he dodge the bullet?
Ooh.
Did he dodge the bullet?
Yeah.
I mean, what bullet did he dodge?
Somebody didn't dodge the bullet, I mean, what if he wanted children? What if Mike finally said, hey man, hey, getting too close, venue and all that, it's getting out of hand. Or what if she came to her senses and go, Marcus, we cannot marry. Yeah.
She said that I don't want to be the go-between Scotty and Michael, so we just go break this off.
What? You think that's what it is? She been giving up all this cookie all this time. That ain't it. It's too late.
I'm getting too much pressure. Too much pressure coming down. I just can't take this pressure no more. So I think it's best that we let this go and get all this pressure off of both of us. People don't want to come to the wedding.
You think that
teammates are gone. All because of our relationship. So I think we just need to just go our separate ways right now, and maybe get somebody that's closer to our own ages.
Al Lassiter, welcome on, big homie. He said she was spending too much of Jordan's money, and yes, he dodged the bullet. A WMD. What's a WMD, y'all?
World mass destruction?
Weapon of mass destruction.
Oh Lord! God damn.
Okay. Damn.
Hey, all right now. Yeah.
Bring it. Then you gonna bring it, Al. What I'm talking about.
Look, I'm gonna say like what the OG was saying. Look, somebody got that letter, that invitation in the mail. Man, did you say that?
Hey, you
right.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Look, they got that thing, and all of a sudden you hear her. Look, she be in the other room. Now you know we ain't going. Why? Nobody going to that. Can I go? You can't go either. Hey, Marvin.
Mass destruction.
Wow. So Steve was saying either way, it's probably best for all involved. And I can agree with you on that. Kamari says, Corey, it's simple. Young women show him something else, he's out. It kind of reminds me of the episode of The Office when Michael Scott started dating Pam's mom, and then he went out for a birthday. Took out to the dinner for a birthday, and he's like, "Wow, birthday! This thing say 61 years old." He was like, don't you ever? He's like, wow, I don't think I can do this anymore. Don't you want a bungee jump? Like, I want to do some stuff. Your heart won't let you do this type of stuff anymore. Like, so he got a little. So he broke up with her on her birthday.
So you deep into the office like my wife did. Y'all see?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I guess Steve-O said, man, it was exciting for a minute. Then he woke up. So, dang.
What if, okay, y'all keep saying him. What if she woke up?
Yeah, Larson.
She woke up.
Larson, she might have wanted somebody else.
And Larson for the streets. Maybe that she realized.
Oh, Corey, come on now. Come on, Corey, come on.
Am I saying a secret here? Well,
I'm just saying we can say it in a different way.
You messing with Future and a few other dudes while she was still married to Scotty. Future made a song about him.
So Larson has dated quite a few people.
Streets.
Wait he say it, OG. Wait, he try to clean it up for my guy.
No, that's not. Look, you doing me like this, man? I know what I said. Thank you, Steve. Streets, the streets.
She won't get a better guy than Scottie Pippen. She like Lori Harvey, who wants that now.
Ooh, damn.
Wow. Boy, this is getting worse. We going way down the rabbit hole over here.
Okay, all right.
And as we transition to something else,
let's see.
Happy birthday to the GOAT, Michael Jordan. I got a little tribute.
It was his birthday?
What I see in you, what you see in me, and if you see in me,
and these are lyrics from Chicken Green and my dog Mexico. A little bit of G Nut in there.
As with the exact same eyes you looked into mine.
Would I see the very peak muscle that channels right throughout your
If you're on YouTube, you can see this. If you're on Twitch, you hope you can see this as well.
You seeing me? Nothing at all.
Oh, you mad now? Cause my style be tight like gas crack. Now you need to blast back in order to get past that. Still tripping off the last track.
So fat.
Got you dressed in all black, ready to mass attack. I feel you black. Can't move the records up off the rack with me intact. Guess I'm affecting you and your stack. Believe me, Jack, if things was like that, I do the same. Don't know your name, but believe me, I know the game. I'm watching you, but don't get it twisted. I ain't jocking you. And if you truly wanna get down, nobody's stopping you. Bring it on, never been weak, so bring it strong. I'ma bring the alleys just so the streets can sing along. Know what I mean? Surrounded with fanatics and fiends. Cause I get smoked out, minus the weed and nicotine. Whatever you bring, just remember it's on you. So what you wanna do?
I want my success in the West. True, I die for more, but I can't settle for less. It's real, yes. Want my thing to bounce down south, where you're blowing haters out, hitting busters in the mouth. Comes out, I wanna run my course up north, where they shaking down cowards with merciless force. And of course, I wanna be the beast in the east, and change to the dirt, and your ass don't eat.
I want my success in the West. True, I die for more, but I can't settle for less. It's still, yeah, want my thing to bounce down south, where they're blowing haters out, hitting busters in the mouth. But don't doubt, I wanna run my course up.
All right, this thing goes on for another 2 minutes, man. So, but hey, happy birthday to the GOAT, Michael Jordan. His birthday was on the 17th.
How did he turn?
61 years old, man. So happy birthday, man, to the GOAT. Going back and looking at all those highlights of Michael, man, that man is a beast. And people don't understand. I know people are all infatuated with the now. But
now,
you know, the LeBron talk about LeBron being the GOAT, and that's because everybody's stuck on the right now. But
that was
what MJ was, man, was something special, man. Something special. There never be another MJ, man. So, like I said, happy birthday to the GOAT.
So wait, that statement that you just made. All right, so the evolution of b-ball, right? Because you know, like when Mike first came in, they always said, you know, Dr. J is my idol. You know, Dr. J was saying that I don't know who Dr. J's idol was, but you know, it evolves over time. Mm-hmm. Can there be another? Because now that's what I'm saying. Do you guys put LeBron? I think I would have put Kobe ahead of LeBron in terms of that next generational player. I know LeBron has played. Like I said, it's hard to do 20 plus years and stay balling at that level. Mm-hmm. Like I think we talked about this before. He's a GOAT, but he's not my GOAT. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We talked about this in the barbershop. Big shout out to my man Tariq for that. He said he was watching the interview and it was a difference in GOAT because of the time and era. Mm-hmm. Now you're saying that Mike is still the GOAT, but for guys that are younger than us, like you just said, LeBron is their GOAT. Mm-hmm. Can there be a new one? Can there be somebody else coming? Do y'all see anybody coming down the line? That's who's the next to carry the torch? I'm with you, James Lil John. Who's not your GOAT? Before I say that, you talking about Mike was not your GOAT?
Yeah, Mike is not his GOAT. Who was your GOAT, Pee Wee? Who was Pee Wee's GOAT?
He's just a hater.
Oh, okay. Can there be another one? I'm sure. Do we have it in the league right now? I'm not sure.
We have the GOAT. Okay.
I don't think so. I like what Ant-Man brings, but I don't know if he can take that step.
Put the league on his shoulder.
Yeah, I think he put the league on his shoulder, but I think it's more than just putting the league on his shoulder. I think you make somebody that wants to be like you. Like I want to be like I want to be like Kobe coming up. I don't hear a lot of people say I want to be like LeBron. I see a lot of people like LeBron, but I don't see a lot of people say I want to be like LeBron. Like I want to be like Kobe. Mamba is the closest thing to the GOAT. That's why he'd be second for me. But from a basketball head, Michael Jordan's for me. Michael Jordan's the GOAT. But I can understand why the younger heads now say LeBron because they haven't seen anybody else. You know,
like I didn't see. I saw the latter end of Dr. J.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I saw the end of it. You know, when he was playing with Barkley. You know, Barkley first came in and they had Moses Malone. You know that last crew. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I know I always give Michael Jordan a whole lot of flack. He is still the greatest ball player that I had ever seen. You know,
right.
One of my favorite ball player, but he's being the GOAT and your favorite. That that's two different things. I gotta give respect. He was a dominant scorer.
Right.
So yeah, I get that. But I was just trying to feel, is there a new guy coming down the line? To me, Steph is the greatest shooter, pure shooter. But like I said, as far as being the greatest all around, MJ is still. I give him props on that. What'd you say, OG?
So are you saying he is your GOAT? Or he's not your GOAT?
My GOAT. No, I'm just saying he's.
So who is your GOAT?
Golly, man, who is my GOAT? Yeah. Kobe is my GOAT. Then I give him that. Because I just like Kobe better. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I like his meanness. I like the Mamba mentality. I learned to appreciate him later after he passed too. I ain't gonna lie to you at first, but I can't give it to Jordan because I didn't like him. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think the light should take away from the talent. Though.
From the talent.
It don't.
Yes, it is. You know who you sound like. You sound like when we talk about how the writers don't like the players, so therefore they don't give them the vote.
Ooh.
That's who you sounded like right now.
I do. Oh, man. I don't want to sound like that. All right.
But that's how you sounded though. You saying he's not your GOAT because you didn't like him.
But if I would have had to vote, I would still vote correctly. He probably wouldn't be mine, but I wouldn't tear my vote, so I wouldn't lose the ability to vote. I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Sort of like this year with what's your boy name? The one MVP this year, football.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, there was one guy who picked the boy for the Buffalo. I know, man. I ain't hating Mario. Listen to me. I said he was the GOAT. I guess I was trying to say my GOAT versus the GOAT. I'm giving him that. He was the GOAT. I ain't like him though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wasn't a Jordan fan either. I wasn't. I was a Magic Johnson fan.
Okay, you were Magic.
Yeah, I was a Magic man. So I didn't like Jordan, but I can sit here and say
he's the GOAT. So you understand where I'm come from?
No,
it's.
Well, I was a Jordan fan for a long time. Long time.
Okay,
and you know why? You know why?
North Carolina.
Oh, I know.
That's where it came from.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh, okay. I don't even. My bad. I don't even know why I said that. But that's what I'm saying. See, I remember Reggie Miller was my favorite. You know what I'm saying? I loved his shooting the bill. I love Reggie Miller time and all that.
Right.
But at the same time, they had to go through MJ. Right. He's not the same because he had to go through MJ.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I give him that.
All right, good stuff. Because what's up, Phil? Man, he says Kobe even played like Mike. Earlier he said everybody wanted to be like Mike when you play ball. Like Mike, if I can be like Mike, yeah.
Right. Except Charles, I don't want to be like him.
I don't want to be like Mike. So yeah, and Phil, man, thanks for being on, big homie. This is what I was telling y'all about. They got married on Valentine's. Him and Cuz, they both got married on. They got married on Valentine's Day.
So he's one of them. He's one of them 10 couples you called that last week.
Married on Valentine's.
Yeah, there you go, G, with that UNC bull. Yeah, he can't keep it out, man. So, all right.
Am I telling a lie? I mean, it's the truth.
He did go there. He did go there. Steve-O said, just imagine if Luka came to the NBA as a youngster. Luka would have a great opportunity. No, I don't know. Because
Luka came at 19 though, right?
Yeah, he came young. He came young. But only thing about Luka is I don't know if he will ever be the face of the league. He can be up there with the upper echelon of players, but I don't know if they'll ever give him the face of the league because he doesn't come out enough. Yeah,
He go home at the end of the year, at the end of the season.
Yeah. So then I don't think they're going to do that. His numbers are sick. His numbers are sick. Yeah, absolutely, man.
But that's what I'm saying. To pass him the torch and say, the face. Like I said, I want to be like Luka.
Yeah.
Now, and I say this here: in Michael Jordan's heyday, he was endorsed by 25 major corporations. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's
whew.
I guarantee you, off the top of your head, us three right here, and then the TCY family, we could probably name them all.
All 25. That right there sets you apart from everything.
Yeah.
Like you said, you can probably name all 25. Because
okay, I'm gonna give you 5 real quick. Ray Ovec, Ballpark Franks, Gatorade, McDonald's, Coca-Cola. That's 5. Can you give me 5?
Damn.
I'm gonna give you 5, but I can give you the main one.
Nike.
Okay, Nike 6.
I'll
give you another one. Genghis formal wear.
Oh, Hanes.
Drones. Okay, yeah. All right, Steve said Haynes. What up? Was he on coke?
What car? He had a car company too. What
car company?
Didn't he have a car company like Buick or something?
No, that was Tiger with Buick. Come on, man. He was doing.
I guess you prove your point. The thing is that he had more sponsors there, I guess, than any other. I won't say any other player.
He's in the NC North Carolina prison system. Damn. Okay.
See, that's just coming from somebody. Now he always called me a hater.
Oh, he's okay. Mario said Mike had Buick also.
Okay.
Now that one called me a hater. Now.
I know. Come on, man. Hey. Oh, Wilson with the basketball. Remember, he did the Wilson.
Yeah.
All right, that's 9. What else we got? Anybody?
You said Gatorade. You said Coke. You said
McDonald's.
Remember
he was on that commercial with "Just Say No, Stop." If you want to smoke.
This says Wheaties, Upper Deck.
Oh, Wheaties. 11. I mean, that's 10. That's 10 Wheaties. What else you got?
Upper Deck on here.
Upper Deck.
Upper Deck on here.
Okay, 11.
That's not ones I see that y'all hadn't called out yet.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's 10 right there. Oh,
11. That's 11.
That's 11. I forgot about
for decades he has earned $1.8 billion pre-tax.
For decades.
Was he on Kellogg?
That's Wheaties.
Wheaties.
Kellogg don't make Wheaties. Wheaties is Wheaties, ain't it?
It's made by Kellogg though. Yeah, Kellogg is Wheaties.
All right.
Did y'all count mine? we did not count yours.
Did not count yours.
All right, before the All-Star game starts, who do y'all have winning, East or West? And y'all put it in the chat too before we jump into our sport talk.
So they're going back to the regular East and West system, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did do Upper Deck. I'm going with the West.
I'm going with the East.
I'm sorry, I don't even know. I'm just going with a few people that I know. I know Steph and LeBron.
Yeah, I'm going with the East.
Steph coming off the bench.
Steph coming off the bench.
Yeah. James P. We said West. NF Skull says West. Welcome on, nephew.
G, who you went with?
I said
Chevrolet too. Well, Chevrolet Buick on that's the parent company is Chevrolet Buick.
You went to West G?
I haven't picked yet.
Okay. I'm waiting to see what your pick gonna be. It's gonna be interesting.
I know.
But you know what though? The East is younger than the West, huh?
You got a lot of old heads in the West. I think
you're right, Steve.
Let me see. Who you going with, OG?
I'm going to East.
Said the
East. East is younger.
Look, while G is trying to sell himself on an East or West, like
he asked the question.
Right. While he's doing that, look, it's gonna take him a minute to sell himself, or he'll go against what everybody else is going with. While he's doing that, well, he said, I'm talking about the bench. When he finally comes to, then I want to transition to Klay Thompson coming out the bench and see how y'all feel about that. But continue to think, G. Where you at now? Have you chosen?
I'm gonna go with the East, and I'm gonna go with the East, not only because I think the East are gonna play harder than the West is.
Tell us what's the starting lineup, if y'all don't mind. I have no idea.
All right, let me pull it up for you.
Yeah, so to keep that dead air from going,
Yeah.
While he's looking that up, I don't know how I feel about Klay Thompson coming off the bench for the rest of the season for the Warriors. I know, OG, y'all know we've been kind of attaching ourselves to it.
Oh, you saying for the rest of the season?
That's what they were saying. They want him to.
Who gonna start?
I don't know who's starting, but he's coming out. His first game he scored 35 coming off the bench, and they think that this will spark the second part of his career as a bench and role player. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he said. Now he also said that he doesn't mind next year, so he can come back coming off the bench. So he don't want to be traded. He said he'll come off the bench just so he can stay with the Warriors, or as long as he's playing with Steph. What you think about that?
I think he needs to. He's clearly lost a step out there.
Yeah,
and I think this would be better for the team, honestly. It'll prolong him. It'll probably he's not shooting well because he doesn't have the energy to chase people around the game and shoot the ball at a high clip anymore. So I think it'll help him out, honestly.
But who's gonna start in his place?
You just move Wiggins to the 2. Just move Wiggins to the 2, and then you'll probably or let what's the Kuminga, the young boy Kuminga.
Kuminga in there. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Russell Westbrook had to do that too,
This thing is not showing up.
Humble yourself and then come off the bench.
I see it, but I guess one of them is because they got Joel Embiid in here as the starter, but he's not playing. So
not playing, right?
So when who took his place?
So we don't know who finna start tonight.
I see the West, which I guess is right.
Go ahead and tell us who it is, OG.
I see the West as being LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Luka, Jokic, and Shai Alexander. I'm not gonna try to say his whole name.
Gilchrist.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say who? Okay, it's not a bad lineup.
Then for the East, I see Giannis, Jason Tatum,
Jaylen Brown,
Halliburton, and Damon Lillard.
Yeah,
but I don't know who's starting in Joel's place though, because Joel's not there.
Antetokounmpo ain't playing.
Yeah, I said him first. I said Giannis first.
Giannis.
Oh, I said Giannis. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going with the East. I'm going because I think they're going to play harder than the West is. Like you said, they're a little older, so they're going to go out here and play super hard. And if Skull said the East doesn't have the MVP, the West has top 3 MVP candidates on their
this
side.
year.
This year. I guess he's saying KD, Harden, and Kawhi Leonard.
Not MVP candidate.
Oh, Ant-Man.
Okay, one.
Ant-Man, LeBron.
He in MVP. He ain't in the MVP race though this year. Is
he? He might need to be. You think? I didn't realize Minnesota has the best record in the West. Actually,
they over Denver.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. Luka, Jokic, and Shai. Oh, there we go. Okay. With none of the people I said.
I'm about to say, he said, you said that. Okay, look. I say, wait a minute, they ain't.
Yeah.
No, I'm like this. No.
I brought up LeBron, Harden.
Look, no. Look, I'm about to say, are they in it? No. Okay, I got you.
Right,
much better.
Hey, and then Ant-Man said he's shooting this whole game with left-handed. I'm definitely not going with the West. So
Shoot the whole game left-handed.
left-handed, yes.
Right, Steve. He said brought up candidates before you. I'm about to say no. Is he serious? He gonna do that?
Yeah, so he started. Actually, he started. Then let's go there. So in the skills challenge yesterday, he started off shooting left-handed, and he was hitting the side of the backboard. And so the kid in there was like, "Man, what are you doing, man? You're not playing by yourself. You're playing with a team. Yeah. So you're out here losing on purpose for your team. Like, man, shoot the ball right." Yeah. And so he ended up shooting the ball right.
Do you see when he does shoot him? Like he shoot the threes in his left hand and then hit the backboard, and he was hitting it.
He was side of the backboard. He wasn't that.
I'm like, why is he doing that? But he said he gonna shoot the whole game.
The whole game. He said he gonna shoot the whole game. He said it's just for fun. They're like, what about your shooting percentage? He said it's an all-star game. Who cares about shooting percentage?
So the only person that has successfully done that and nobody said anything was Kobe, right?
Yeah.
Shot the whole game left-handed.
Kobe and I want to say Larry Bird as well.
Bird did it?
Yeah, Bird did it too.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Bird, real quick. So they were talking about the evolution of the three yesterday. The last two times that Bird won it, he won it with 17 points.
Wow.
17 twice. That's it.
Everybody had 20 plus.
Right.
Yesterday.
Right.
That's insane. That's insane.
That's the evolution. That's it. In Bird's heyday, he won the last two times with 17.
That's wow. Then let's go back to that, man. Tell me what y'all thought was the most exciting part of Saturday Night All-Star. You had the 3-point contest between Steph Curry and Sabrina Ionuka. I think
you're saying it
right. Just say Sabrina.
Sabrina.
I think it's a net school or something like that.
There you go. I like that.
Let's start with IOU.
And then you had the slam dunk contest, and then you also had the skills challenge. Y'all tell me what part of that, and the 3-point contest itself, what part of that was exciting to you all? Was the most exciting?
I think 3-point contest was most exciting to me. I mean, it pretty much, you had to go in one point. You had to go into an OT round.
Yeah,
because you had one that was tied. Yeah, everybody had 26. And you had to go to an OT round, and then when you went to the last round, I mean, it was Nicky Tuck pretty much came out with that. I mean, to the last shot.
It did the last shot, man.
Yeah. So I think that was the most exciting part. Now the skills challenge was pretty good too, because they pretty much had to go into OT also.
Yeah.
And you know, they said that the Indiana folk got home quicker, because I know when that 6-pointer, one of them balls kind of bouncing around. Then they say, well, they both must have gone through. Really?
And then your boy had like 4 of his shots. On the line. It tore all over the line.
And look, he got a size 22-inch shoe, and he was like, I was back. No, you won. Your toes were. And look, the ref was sitting there looking like, hey, move back. Move. You know, I had it. They step back.
He would step back, so he didn't start putting that hand down.
I know, right? Your foot is over the line, you know, and then he still missed 2 of them, you know. My nap was more excited. So I felt like, okay, I'm with OG. I go with the 3-point contest over the skill. I like the skill challenge. They brought that in to kind of add more excitement to it. You know, I guess in our day it was just 3-point contest and dunk contest, but you got to evolve. I'm going with the 3-point shootout. I like the thing with Steph and Nika or whatever. Sabrina. The only thing was she called him out, but at the same time, okay. So somebody brought this up to me at the barbershop today. She did not shoot the WNBA 3 line. She shot the win. Yeah. So they was trying to say, had she stepped up, you know, if they gave her that foot that she, you know, needed for the WNBA, it may have been a different story. Now, one guy also said, well, that meant Steph would have probably, because Steph went second, So Steph had to, kind of play it short, play it close. But they were trying to say maybe he would have, probably would have lost because she still played with a WNBA ball, but she just shot back, a foot, which they were showing when she was shooting outside of her range, And then when she got hurt,
she was knocking that.
She still got 26 points.
She got 26 points.
She did. Yeah. But just imagine, had she shot at her regular line, do y'all think it would have been any different?
I think her going first and giving Steph the opportunity to go second, knowing what he got to do.
Yeah.
With the way he shoots the ball.
Yeah.
I think she still wouldn't have won. If she had gotten more, then he would have stepped his game up more.
Yeah.
And Curry is undoubtedly the best shooter ever. The way he's it's different, man. It's just and I see why he wasn't in the challenge because it wouldn't be fair. It's like who's gonna be second?
Yeah.
He's in there, man. He shot. He could have had 31 easy. He could have had 31 easy, man. That boy just.
The thing that got me when she was finished. Yeah, what I'm trying to do, we're just trying to make it exciting stuff. Yeah, man. It's good for the league. He didn't. This is what he did. Like you said, she was excited, but at the same time, I think she probably got overexcited because she was shooting fast. When they showed it, they were like, she put them up.
Yeah. She I think it was good. I think they're gonna definitely keep it going. I think it was exciting. The crowd was into it. I was into it. Seeing.
Are you gonna go get Steph every year, or what you go?
I think you'll find somebody else. Maybe you have Caitlin Clark in there next year. So
yeah. Okay, so listen, they had already said this because you heard them when they were talking about it. It's gonna be different next year when she shows up. Don't do that, OG. Don't do it. You disrespect the highest grossing, the highest point getter in ladies college basketball right now.
Yeah.
She still got 5 more games left. Don't you do it, OG.
Yeah. So it's gonna be. She gonna bring in the views herself. I'm
gonna tell you something. We talk about this in football.
Don't you hate? Don't hate.
When you go to that next level, everybody don't always perform the same way they performed in college. Just remember what I say.
That's a good point.
Stop it. Why you gotta do
that? I did. Did y'all see the shot that Trey hit from the stands yesterday?
No, I didn't see that.
He went about 5-6 rows up in the stands and shot the ball from where they were sitting at.
Don't Steph do that every game though? Like he be like, wait.
Nothing but net. Yeah.
And I was rooting for my guy, man. He was doing real well.
No, all he had to do was hit that last shot.
Yeah,
the last shot, man. I picked him to win. I was like, did y'all know that Atlanta has never brought home a All-Star trophy, 3-point contest trophy?
They probably not the only team.
Trey was the first one. Trey was going to be had the opportunity to be the first one to ever bring one home.
For 3-point contest?
3-point contest, yeah.
That's that's my homeboy, but like OG said, that's a bunch of teams,
Yeah.
So you
had one,
Do you know what college Steph Curry went to?
Steph Curry?
Yeah.
Davidson.
Yeah.
Yep. I think he became. I don't know if y'all remember this. I watch college basketball a lot. I think he became well known because his senior year they went further than they ever went before, and he was just lighting it up.
That's my first time seeing it. Yeah. Look at the fella in a red uniform. Look, that's who the red dude.
And that just showing on his brother.
Yeah.
But Duke thought that since he did that. In the NCAA tournament, they thought his brother was going to be just like Steph.
His brother had a good career at Duke, dog.
Wasn't terrible.
At Duke. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I must not watch the same games I be watching.
Seth
had a good career at Duke.
He did?
Yeah.
Are you kidding right now? What are you trying to say, OG?
Y'all kidding?
He's just hating. Seth had a good career at Duke.
Played on the Krzyzewski, you know that, right? And he started, huh?
Okay, and Krzyzewski has also had 4 of the number 1 pick. I mean, number 1 recruits too, and then win.
Don't you?
No, he didn't win, but he had a good career.
Yeah,
yeah, and they actually had a pretty decent squad, I believe.
Man,
I don't know what y'all be watching.
What are you trying to say? He was a scrub. He's still an elite player in the league.
Y'all jumped on that bandwagon. I just said Duke went and got him because they thought he was gonna be like Steph. He wasn't like Steph.
That is
he
not
wasn't that good. Yes, it is.
Oh my God.
He was still a sharp shooter. He was a sharp shooter at Duke. He had to been up there in the league in shooting 3-point percentage in the country.
Okay, go ahead on.
So
hello.
Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, the Dame Lillard wins the back-to-back 3-point shootout. Like OG said, man, it came out to the very last shot. He was at 24, tied up with Trae Young, and missed 4 of his last 5 shots, and the 5th shot he made to win with 26 points. So that was exciting for me, though. I thought the slam dunk contest was pretty exciting just because of Mac McClung. I thought everybody else was pretty, I honestly thought it should have been between Mac McClung and Obi Toppin's brother. I thought they actually put on the bet. Jaylen Brown.
I slept on them Toppin brother. Twins?
Yeah, no, not twins.
That's twins.
Okay.
That's a younger brother. But Jaylen Brown, he was paying tribute to all the former slam dunk champions, but the dunks were just, oh my God.
Average. Yeah.
He tried the D Brown, and
he had his eyes open.
He had his eyes open, came down, and then put his arm over his eye when he was on the ground.
His knees, man. His knees in the middle of the dunk.
He said his knees.
Toppin said he had his brother's shoes on from the year before. Yeah. And then you hear somebody go, I don't know if I wear some old shoes to the dunk contest, the new dunk contest. But
I thought the commentary was probably the best part of it all. They had me crying. Kenny Smith, he was so mad at Darnell. At the judges, man, he was so mad at them, boy.
Who was the old dude that played for the Indianapolis? I'm sorry, who played for Indiana Pacers? Like they were like sometimes. That's him.
Yeah, boy.
Like, where they find him at? He said, "Who said that he was a dunk judge?" I was dying laughing.
Yes. JJ did a windmill over Shaq and then got a lower rating than Jacob Toppin, barely dunking over his brother. Right. Right. Yeah. Hey, and then Jaylen Brown jumped over what's the little Kai something, the little guy. The guy's like 5'3", and he was sitting down. And then that's when he did the fake D Brown. He jumped over him and got a higher score. Yeah, that was
one of those guys was from the Dev League. What's the Dev League?
What's the Dev League? What's the Dev League, Steve-O?
Talking about from the G League?
That was McClung.
Yeah, that won last year. The G League. Yeah. Dev League developmental. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. So, go ahead.
He was killing it. He was killing it though. His dunks. This man jumped over him, grabbed the ball, threw it to himself, and then dunked it. And they gave that man a 46.
It was something like that, man. It was just like, man, we don't know what's going on. So let me ask y'all this. It came up in the barbershop once again that because, like I said, they're trying to find new ways, innovative ways to spark this thing. Do y'all agree that they should just open it up to just these dunkers that just do that for a living, or possibly more G League players, or just it's a dunk
contest? But it's the NBA All-Star dunk game contest.
Huh?
It's NBA All-Star Game activity.
Right, but we get wore out with it. Remember the guy that came out with a whole Dominique uniform, Dominique Wilkins outfit on, and they were like,
What is he here for?
"What?
What did he do? He was encouraging.
Yeah, I guess, but they were like, "Why is he here in a Dominique Wilkins? And you didn't even dunk like Dominique, you know."
He tried the windmill thing like Dominique.
It wasn't even a windmill. It was like they said he was trying to dunk with force, like like
a power dunk like Dominique do.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown was horrible, and that's why I thought it would be horrible too. Because Jaylen Brown he's just an in-game dunker. Like it's not fancy. He don't turn around. It's just in-game dunks.
And look, he was true. He said, "I got 5 dunks that nobody ever seen before." Like you do? Nobody ever seen Jaylen Brown. Yeah, man. Look, nobody seen the Dominique Wilkins guy come out. You're right. Nobody seen the small windmill. Nobody's. And then like you said, the tributes. Nobody seen those tributes. So maybe he thought that was innovative. You know what I mean?
That was horrible.
Hey, this says that Curry played in 71 games for Duke.
Okay, and he shot
51 starting assignments.
Okay,
averaging 11 points, 2.2 rebounds, and 2.2 assists per game.
It says college, though. What you
college? Yeah, you're not gonna average 30 in college.
Y'all act like he set the world on fire. He
went
undrafted. He went undrafted.
What did he shoot? What did he shoot for the 3-point line for his college career?
I'm talking 171 out of 2.
I'm talking about his stats.
What did he shoot for? What did he shoot?
He was a sharpshooter for that team.
Well, he shot 40%.
There you go.
That's good.
That's good. From the 3?
But you say he had a stellar career, dude.
That is.
Averaging 11 points a game.
Yes.
Get out of here, man. He never did beat North Carolina, I don't think.
Look, I don't think. Oh, Lord. Look. He was looking it up. He been quiet for like 2 or 3 minutes. Look at that junk up. Go ahead.
Right, I have.
Lord.
Oh man,
look, that's solid for a Duke player.
That's really solid. That's really solid, man. I think he had a pretty good career.
Okay, all right.
Then he married what's called daughter. Coach.
The coach from Milwaukee now.
Rivers.
Yeah, Rivers.
Yeah.
Look, Christian Laettner only averaged 16 points a game.
Ooh.
That's Duke.
No, you can't say that now. That's Duke.
All right.
That's the other team in North Carolina.
What did Jordan average in at North Carolina?
Getting drafted?
No, what did he average? What did he average?
I can find out.
About 16 points.
Right. And Skull asks for everybody out there, man. Do y'all think the dunk contest should be replaced with something else?
Like what?
If it's not getting any better, because I think a lot of people after Steph and Sabrina did their 3-point, I guarantee a lot of people stop watching.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. So in my heart of heart, that's what the guy was like. Listen, you think, or this is my barber saying it, that they should open it up for. I know you said it's NBA, but they had to make some kind of rule with Mac McClung coming in for the G League. You know,
part of the NBA though.
That's part of the NBA.
I'm just saying they had to make. They had never done that before. They had to. Somebody said, "Listen, because he had a tape out. He got a lot of hits on the internet. And they were like, let this guy. He only had 2 10-day contracts last season, and they allowed him to come in. Even the time when he was dunking last year, he was still in the G League. I get it's a part of the NBA, but get open it up, man. Some of these pro teams. I know the National Basketball Association. How much do we spread ourselves out, or how much does it spread itself out to where some of these teams can probably come in and he made $100,000 for one game. Now his average salary, they said he made $300,000 in the G League a year. Mm-hmm. But he made 100 stacks for that win just last night. Plus, they were saying some endorsements. That's pretty good for a night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's some of these guys. Open it up.
Okay.
17.7.
17.7.
MJ.
Mhm.
So 11 to 17.
54% shooting, 5 rebounds a game, 1.8 average. 1.8 assists per game.
You just compare him to the GOAT.
Selected consensus NCAA All-American first team, both his
Thank
sophomore and junior seasons.
Right. You just compared him to the GOAT. Somebody who got drafted 3 overall. Somebody who is now the greatest that we just said. He's 6 points away from what Michael Jordan did.
6
That what
points
you
is a
saying?
lot. Yeah. And
Now
he went undrafted too. And he went undrafted.
Yeah, add that to the.
And
to
he,
the
and he was ACC third team.
Man, you hating. You're going deep into the Santa Claus bag.
You keep asking, I'm giving it to you. You asked for it. I'm just obliging.
I'm just saying it wasn't terrible. 6 points. That's what 2-3 baskets.
Okay.
Yeah. And
But shooting 40%, he should have got that.
his job was only to shoot threes.
that was his job. That was his job.
But shooting 3, you should get it.
He got 170 out of 230. That's not bad.
And in his senior year, he actually averaged 23 points a game in his senior year.
Who?
Curry.
Seth.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Even though he hadn't been drafted, he been working ever since. He got a job. He been on a squad ever since.
Okay. Michael Jordan on the squad ever since too. Until he retired, he wanted to retire and come back.
He shot 52% from the field.
And still went undrafted.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I had enough of you.
And in his first year, he averaged 20.2 in his first year of. You sure he only averaged 11 points?
First year of college, where G? He didn't go to Duke first.
Oh, where'd he go? Oh, that's right. He went to Liberty first.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So keep on moving.
He went to Liberty first.
He balled at Liberty to got him a shot at.
Yeah.
So should we transition so Cora can brag about Caitlin Clark?
What? I don't have to. She got it.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead, G.
All right. So my guy Phil says his earlier question about Jordan's. Let me find it. All right here. All right. What if Jordan didn't go to college and went straight to the league? Would he have done more damage? He needed college to become developed. What do y'all think about that?
Yeah, I think he did. He still needed college. He played with some of the greatest guys on that squad, and Perkins and Worthy, and there was a few other guys that kind of brought out his competitiveness. It took something. He had to find it at North Carolina.
OG.
I guess you could say that, but I guess I'm not sure if you're trying to compare him to the other players that come out, but then the league was different when these other players came out versus when Jordan came out.
Yeah.
So I guess you could say that he needed to develop some, but I think maybe if he'd have come out when the LeBrons and the KDs come out, maybe he would have been successful, but we don't know that.
It would have been. I think it would have been a lot tougher on him coming out to play the bad boys of Detroit, at that young age of 18.
Yeah.
I think, like you said, he needed that college regimen to bulk him up and to allow him to be able to play with them grown men.
But I think back then they weren't even allowing that to happen anyway. I don't think.
No, they wasn't. No, they weren't. They weren't.
What allow what?
Come straight out of high school.
Straight out of high school.
Yeah, he did. Moses Malone came straight out of high school. Remember?
Oh shit, you right.
Oh, he did.
He
Moses
did.
Malone.
I know they bounced around with it though, because I know I know one time they said, and that's why they stopped it, because that's why you had a lot of one and dones, and people were complaining about that. So I think they did it, and then they stopped it, and then they may have gone baback to it, because like I say, you had a lot of they always called them one and done. They're gonna be one and done. They're going to college for a year and they're leaving.
I think at that time, it was maybe 2 or 3, that came straight out the box. But I know Moses Malone was one of them. I think it may have been another one. I can't off the top of my head remember who the second one was, but I know Moses, he came straight out of, he was a grown man coming out of high school, So, but yeah, you're right. MJ did need that extra 2. He played 3 years or 2 at North Carolina.
Three.
He played three.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So two of those coaches was two of the greatest. You know, let's go with. I mean, as Olympic coach, played coach at Indiana.
Bobby Knight.
The Olympic coach?
So
What's
they,
Yep.
on the Olympic squad.
Krzyzewski.
No.
You talking about Bobby Knight?
Bobby Knight. Remember, Bobby Knight was giving him hell on that Olympic squad that he played with, the early one, not the one that went to the and won with the
Not 92, not the Dream Team.
Yeah, no. He was on the Olympic squad.
Oh,
and
and
he
like
played on the Bobby Knight. Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. I guess we can transition on, fellas, man, and go to the college basketball because we are coming up to March Madness. Is a couple weeks away, y'all. So let's jump into that, man, and get ready for the TCY March Madness bracket that will be coming out. But before we do that, Phil said, man, with that being said, that's why he's the GOAT, because of who he played against and how tough it was. A foul back then is not a foul now. Yeah.
About that. I won't say that.
A foul back then. It's a foul now, but it's a flagrant foul now.
Yeah. Foul back then, yeah.
It's a flagrant foul now.
Yeah.
I'll say this is Michael Jordan, he's responsible for the touch foul.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yeah.
You can't touch MJ, you know.
You can't touch him. Welcome on, Pop. Welcome on.
Mike telling you, but
let me see. I think I have something on here too. Let me get our. Let me see our picture here. Y'all go ahead and talk it up, big dog. See if I can.
Go ahead and talk about your person, Corey. I'm gonna give you the floor first.
My person? Why you keep calling? Who's my person?
That plays for Iowa.
Why she just can't be a great basketball player? Why she gotta be my person? But if you want to do that,
you are pro Caitlin Clark. How about that?
I am pro. She's a great shooter. I didn't, that. Listen, I'm not talking about. I don't talk bad about your squad. I like them. They doing well. But I'm just saying I like her style of play. I like her better. I gave her flowers last year. Look, I got a whole lot of flack with her last season.
Who?
What's the girl named LSU?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. You kind of brought that on yourself there, Corey.
I stand by it, but I'm just saying, but even when she's playing better this year. She's doing, got a lot going on. But I do appreciate Caitlin Clark's ability to shoot the ball like Steph Curry. She's a great shooter. You know what I'm saying?
Like Steph Curry?
The NBA upside down.
She could do what?
She gonna turn the WNBA upside down.
That's no one of them statements I need to record like I do for G.
Write it down, take a picture. I don't care. Listen, she can't, even when she does transition next year. I hope the Dream get a chance on getting her.
Right now, which guy got the number one pick?
Who?
Indiana.
Again?
Yeah. I was saying they had last.
That's 3 years in a row, ain't it?
I think they got the number one pick, but I don't. I take that back. I don't know if they had that because I think they do a lottery too.
Yeah, they had it the last 2 years. Wow.
I thought we had a chance. They said we got a chance.
February 18th.
They said, Corey, you gave Angel dead flowers. Oh my God.
It wasn't it. Don't go there.
Caitlin Clark and WNBA upside down.
So the South Carolina Gamecocks, women Gamecocks are still undefeated with a win over Georgia today. OG announced on the last show on Wednesday that be prepared for the game at 1:00 today, and it was a close game in the first half, and then South Carolina did what they do and pulled away from Georgia.
Don't fail to mention that game day was there.
Oh, and game day was there. Game day was there.
Indiana is expected to have the first pick.
Wow. Wow, that's 3 years in a row.
Man, listen now, check out what they're saying. With her and Aaliyah Boston, the Fever should be a potential lottery team. Lottery for like they're mocking it right now, but they're just saying potential perennial team with them two. Her with Aaliyah Boston at the bottom and her at the top. Goodness gracious.
Pop says, man, I wouldn't make that statement right now. She will have a day, but not right away. And he rapping too. That's what I'm talking about, Pop. I'm talking about, Pop. Show me your skills, my dog. That's what I'm talking about.
So,
Pete did it.
So you're right, G. So South Carolina was down by 7 at the half. Going for their 43rd straight SEC regular season game. Leading the nation in attendance for women's basketball, by the way, too. Right in Columbia, South Carolina. So again, like you said, in the second half, they turned things around, turned it on, and pulled away by 14. And still unanimously number one in the nation.
in the nation.
The only undefeated team in college basketball, period. Men and women.
Yeah. The number 2 team in the men's side fell to Ohio State today. Purdue fell to Ohio State. Bruce Thornton leading the pack over there. Bruce Thornton straight out of Georgia, coming from what's the school up in Alpharetta? I can't think of the name of the school, but he's playing very well for Ohio State. They gave Purdue they're I think their 3rd loss of the season.
You got that big guy in the middle, don't they?
Got a big guy in the middle. Yeah, they got a big boy in the middle. I actually watched. Y'all remember Kennesaw State's coach last year, Abdul Rahim?
Yeah.
Ended up leaving there and going to South Florida. They beat.
Officer, how they doing?
They're doing well. They're 19-5 right now. He took a couple of his team or his players that was on Kennesaw State came with him. They beat. Y'all remember FAU last year? The team that made it.
Florida Atlantic
made it to the championship game. They beat them today. South Florida beat them today. FAU is ranked, I think, 23rd in the nation right now. And
who this dude that Steve-O talking about? He said Yao Ming 2.0 at Purdue.
That's the guy.
The big guy from Purdue.
Yeah, that's a big tall guy from
He's
Purdue.
like 7 feet something.
Yeah.
He's Asian?
I don't want to say Asian. He mixed. He like he might have some Asian in him or something. Like Asian and white or something.
Asian and white.
Maybe. He don't look full Yao Ming. You know what I mean?
Oh, he ain't full Chinese. Oh, okay. Yeah, do it. Okay.
Yeah. Got a little
bring some Asian and a little bit of Asian. Asian.
But his name is Zach Edey.
He said Asian.
His name is Zach Edey.
Zach Edey is right. So yeah,
he said Asian.
They say he's from Canada, a Canadian basketball center.
Okay.
Co-Asian. Okay, Canadian white Asian.
Lord have
mercy. You got no sense, dog.
Look, I gotta say, he got some pictures on that. So I gotta say this here, man. I'm looking at this mock draft. So like OG said, Indiana is predicted to take Caitlin Clark. The Phoenix Mercury get Paige Bucher from UConn. Okay. Los Angeles Sparks gonna pick up Cameron Brink from Stanford. I'm just gonna give you the one I show here. Seattle gonna get your girl Cardoza from South Carolina at the number 4 pick. At least this is the mock draft. Aaliyah Edwards from UConn to the Dallas Wings. Washington Mystics will get Rikia Jackson, senior from Tennessee, and the Lynx will get Angel Reese possibly from LSU to Minnesota. And then with the number 8 pick in Atlanta, they're looking at us to get Elizabeth Heatley from Virginia Tech.
Okay.
At least that's the ESPN mock draft. So,
They didn't say who the Ace is getting.
y'all don't get no pick because y'all won. It's probably the last pick. You don't get that.
I heard Candace Parker's coming back.
Who?
I heard Candace Parker coming back.
Yeah, she did say she's coming back to play again.
The ride. And
Hey, you do know whose record Caitlin Clark broke, don't you?
yeah. I don't know her name, but yeah, she had to break somebody's record.
Kelsey Plum.
Kelsey
Plum.
Plum. Yeah.
And Kelsey went to. We said when we say because we thought she went to Washington.
Washington, and that she was actually at the South Carolina game today. And what's the young lady's name that's always reporting on game day? The blonde haired lady from ESPN. I can't remember her name. Anyway, she went to interview her, and actually, Kelsey Plum's family Caitlin Clark's family had reached out to Kelsey Plum and asked her how did she deal with it when she was going through. She said she had no problem reaching out to Caitlin Clark and let her know how she dealt with it when she was about to break the record.
Really? Okay.
So she said that she would think that when somebody breaks Caitlin Clark's record, that she would probably return that same favor to whoever that person is. I thought that was pretty neat.
That's what's up. Okay. And she still got what, 5 games? It's still 5 games left?
I think she got 5 regular season games left. You know, they're saying she close to breaking Pete Maverick's record. I think they say when she broke the record, Kelsey Plum, they say she's like 98 points away.
So Pete got the most points in NCAA men's?
Yeah.
Pete Maravich from the 60s?
It's been 50-something years. He had it.
Wow. So nobody? Okay. He went to LSU, right?
Yeah. LSU.
Okay. Are you sure? Are we sure? You know, look.
Yeah. LSU.
Okay. Hey, nobody? No, nobody since then has beat. Okay. Wow.
These Bibles are missing dunks like crazy. Tell me, y'all, watch boxing?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't?
Nah.
This might interest you. If you're not watching or if you might want to get involved, man. There's a new guy, man, called Ben Whitaker. Ben Whitaker. I don't know if you all have seen him, but I'm gonna show y'all a little clip of my guy. This his unorthodox style of
they want to be jumping all around and stuff, monkey boxing. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm showing a clip of this guy boxing, y'all. And he kind of remind you of Prince Hassim. Y'all remember Prince Hassim?
He got knocked out doing that crazy jump.
He did, but it took him a minute though.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something. Not to cut this off, Corey. I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all might remember this. You know, Pete Maravich is the leader, but you remember that guy? It was a guy last year that played for Detroit Mercy that was extremely close to breaking Pete Maravich's record, and it was a controversy about whether he actually broke it or not.
Because they didn't let him play, right?
They didn't play.
They didn't let him play.
He was 4 points away from breaking the record. He got 3,664, and Pete Maravich got 3,667.
Ooh, I remember this conversation.
It was last year, right?
Yeah, last year.
Yeah.
He played for Detroit Mercy. They wouldn't let him go back in and play to break the record. He needed 4 points to break it.
And I wonder why did they not let him come back in?
Because they wanted to preserve that record. Want to preserve that record.
Yeah.
I think the team was beating the hell out of the other team, though.
I think he said he didn't want to go back in for it too. I believe.
Like
Did he say that?
I believe that's what he said.
I wouldn't have said that.
Me neither.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that team they were mollywhopping the other team, you know.
Because now we don't even remember the guy's name.
Yeah.
But if he would have broke it, we would remember his name.
Antoine Davis for Detroit Mercy.
Mm-hmm. That was a score, boy.
But didn't make it. It didn't get drafted.
He was short. He was a short guy.
4 points away from breaking it.
What was he, like 5'10"?
Oh, how tall is he?
Yeah, he's short.
Oh, I have no idea.
No, he didn't make it into the NBA, Scotty. I mean, Steve-O.
What is this style of this boxing? I think it's called monkey style or something like that. Because there's another guy that does that same thing where he be jumping around. He keep moving, and and by the time you realize you done got popped in the face because you get right, you frustrated because
I remember last time y'all told me to watch a boxing match. I thought something wrong with my TV. When my man's face was all red, and I thought the color was messed up on my TV, man.
Hey, they finna set up for a second fight.
I said, man, I need to do just something, but something's wrong. This dude's face is red as fire.
They're trying to make the excuse that because he was in that car.
I'm not watching none of those. I'm not watching the fight again. They better not do a round two. He's clearly outmatched. He's clearly outmatched.
So what they were saying was when he got in that accident, remember he rehabbed himself and then got back into boxing. And they said he kind of came back too early, and that's how he got pummeled. But they saying that now he's back 100%. He should be a better. It should be a better fight. So he want a second. He want to go at it again.
Because remember his retina or remember he had while he was training, it came out. His eye came out or something. So they had to go back and fix. That's why he was bleeding so much from his eye. Yeah.
Hey, my man's in the G League though, and he's 6. They got him listed as 6'1".
6'1". Okay.
He plays for the Rip City Remix of the NBA G League.
Okay. He'll score, boy. He'll score. Man. All
can't
right.
make it.
No. They're saying Bud versus Canelo. Now I'll watch that.
Yeah.
I'll watch that.
Bud's the guy that won, right?
Yeah. Nothing but excuses, Pop said. He just got whipped. No, you're right. You're right about that.
He sure did.
All right, fellas, y'all got anything else, man?
Mm-mm.
No? Everything good? Are they the same size?
Everything good.
They I think Canelo might actually have Bud by a couple pounds. But Canelo's more of a bruiser. And we all know Bud is a boxer. He's a tactician. So I'll definitely see Bud fight again. So man, if we don't have anything else, man, I think I'll just take us out. Not like I normally do. I'll take us out on a little MJ. I'll try to play the rest of that.
Corey's GOAT.
Bud is going to have to fight up a weight class. Oh, to fight Canelo. I think he does have to. I think he will have to go up. But I think he can though. Hey man, but episode 75 in the books. We appreciate each and every one of y'all out there. My guy, not your average guy, Steve-O, James Littlejohn, my dad, Larry Wright, Rodney Littlejohn, my cousin Big Phil, my dog Kamarier White. Make sure y'all check him and his wife out live with Ashley and Kamarier every Tuesday. My guy, my nephew NF Skull, my daughters. I know they were on. My beautiful wife Crystal. I didn't see Kanisha on today.
I ain't see it neither. I don't know it yet.
I didn't see Kanisha on here today. But so I see Kanisha on here as well.
She said she on.
Oh, thank y'all for rocking with us for sure. My dog Al Lassiter, man, appreciate you rocking with us again, big homie. Anybody else out there? I may have missed, man. Charges to my eyes, not my heart.
She watched the comment.
She didn't say comment. Okay. Man, we love y'all. Remember to keep your head on swivel and keep God first. Be safe out there, man. Love thy neighbor. This is a crazy world out here, man. But we gotta love each other, man. So, all right. Hey, man, we will go out on this right here.
Shaking down cowards with merciless force in the course. I wanna be the beast in the east where you can't do the dirt and your ass don't eat.
You still mad, cause you can't keep from listening. My tongue blazing the tremors if I spit with nitroglycerin. Steady bickering, cause your shine be flickering.
Y'all like the glittering.
I like mine shitty like chitlins. Styles with the delivering compared to my Rocky delivering Naki into a living and poison like Michael Bendis. Dealing division whenever it comes to competition. Investigations anytime some nigga comes up missing. But I ain't bitching due to my lyrical ambitions. The gift of gab taking fuckers to other dimensions with these inventions created for murder intentions. Heard of the legend, these days you roll like Aaron Dickinson. Hold through to have you. Tongue twisted so you won't spit again. I stop your ass to the point. I promise you won't do that shit again. That's how it is for you and any who defends you. So honestly, what you wanna do?
I want my success in the West. True, I die for more, but I can't settle for less. And still, yeah, want my thing to bounce down south where they blowing haters out, hitting busters in the mouth. But don't doubt, I wanna run my course up north where they shaking down cowards with merciless force. And of course, I wanna be the beast in the east where you can't do the dirt and your ass don't eat.
I want my success in the West. True, I die for more, but I can't settle for less. And still, yeah, want my thing to bounce down south where they blowing haters out, hitting busters in the mouth. But don't doubt, I wanna run my course up north where they shaking down cowards with merciless force. And of course, I wanna be the beast in the east where you can't do the dirt and your ass don't eat, motherfucker.
What you wanna do?
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 I said what you wanna do.
What you wanna do? What you wanna
Excuse the language for my brother, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What y'all wanna do? What y'all wanna do?
Spectacular fight of Floyd's own career. At the same time, Mayweather missed more accurate blows in that fight than before in his entire career.
Look, Emmanuel.
Creative and
Ah,